Peace, family. You listen to the Classroom in the Cell podcast. This is Marc Lamont Hill, your brother.
Yes, he is. And this is his brother, Mumia Abu Jamal.
Moo, it's good to hear you. It's good to talk to you. I got the benefit of hearing your voice and talking to you right before President Joseph Robinette Biden did his State of the Union address. And I was very curious to get your take. I was like, I wonder what Moo thought after it was over. So,
you know what I thought? I said, did somebody give him some crank? Because the old man was speed racing. I mean, like, damn. And
he had energy. He definitely had the energy.
Yeah. He was feisty and fiery, and he
cracking jokes and stuff, throwing jabs at the Republicans.
Yeah, like, what? You don't like that, huh? This cat was like, he was cooking. And my mama say he was cooking with Crisco. And, wow, I didn't expect that. Whoever, prepared him did one hell of a job. And, the Republicans were, stunned.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Because they put him down, as you said, as a dead man walking. And he came out and shows a lot of light. Either it was an Irish whiskey or a shot of that crank, man, or something.
Either way, it worked.
Yeah. And I was like, wow.
It's an interesting thing.
The speech was over an hour, right?
Oh, yeah. Look, I was dozing, man. This man got more energy than me.
I turned away because CNN went out for a moment, so I went to C-SPAN. And I said, damn, this cat is like rocking and rolling.
Nah, he was, man.
The punches. Yeah,
I mean, and for,
I got you. I'm ready for you.
Right. He was like, you guys are clapping for the. He's like, y'all are clapping for the money, but you didn't clap for. You voted against the bill. I was like, yo, that's the level of pettiness you need.
Yeah. At this hour, man, because American politics is like it's a dive into the toilet, and this cat was really on his game, man. Politics is the art of the possible, but it's also timing. He played his hand well.
Yeah. Now, for the audience's benefit, the analysis we're given of Biden's speech was the strategy of it, right? People expected him to go out there, look bad, stumble, make some unforced errors and things like that. And so from a performance level, we're talking. We're not necessarily endorsing the policy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
but it's
true when it comes to Gaza.
It's important to make that distinction because he did it in an interesting way. I thought he comes out talking about Ukraine. I thought he'd come out with domestic issues, but then I said, you know what? Ukraine makes sense because we have such an obsession with Russia, and we have such we've been taught to have such a kind of affection for Ukraine.
With Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Mahanoy. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
You said we have an obsession with Russia?
Yeah, in the sense that, Americans are taught, even going back to watching the old Rocky movies or Drago, it's like every American thinks their personal job is to hate Russia, destroy Putin, and we've made Ukraine a cause for level over the last year with no nuance, no conversation about NATO, no conversation about sovereignty. And so because there's no complexity to it, it becomes a very easy thing to say, every American's going to go for this. So he came out. It's like when you do a show, right? You save your number one hit for the end, but it's good to come out with your number two hit, right? So you get the crowd going with your number two hit. You got
to spark the audience.
Exactly. So and that's kind of what he did. He said, well, look, I'm gonna come out with Ukraine because even the Republicans got to stand up because Republicans can't be seen on camera sitting down when he says, I'm going to destroy Putin, right? so it's perfect. So he came out with that energy, and then he pivoted to some domestic issues, reproductive justice. Reproductive justice, for women.
I think that's the key, man. I think that's the key to really, bring out women and even Republican women and independent women and rocking this boat, man, because, it's all about women right now. After Don, everything is about women because it's the great leap backwards for women's rights and reproductive ability. And
Right.
You know, you have a right wing in power across the country that wants to barefoot and pregnant, and that's it. And it's again, it's a continuation of the war against the '60s. So it's the women's liberation movement, all of that. Brother, my time has fled. Unfortunately, I got in here late because I had to go out and get some meds. But we'll do this again if that's cool.
We'll do that again, and more importantly, get the meds. We need you healthy and strong. Joe Biden, I need you going out here longer than Joe Biden.
Well, I need what he had, bro.
Right, I say, when you're going to ask, next time you're going to ask for whatever, 2 shots, whatever he had.
What he got. Love you, man.
Love you too, man. Talk to you.
The caller has hung up.
Everybody, you listen to the Classroom in the Cell with Marc Lamont Hill and Mumia Abu Jamal. It was a short episode, but a powerful analysis of President Biden's State of the Union address. That's my son Malcolm. He had a critique of Biden's neoliberal politics and neo-fascist war hawking. He'll break that down for y'all later. But in the meantime, go to Marc Lamont Hill YouTube channel to check out all the episodes of the Classroom in the Cell with Marc Lamont Hill and Mumia Abu Jamal. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.